Howdy folks, welcome to Freedom Fighters. If you've been around the channel a little while, you know I love me some anti-Stasi, overthrow, that kind of guerrilla warfare type stuff. And I tried a few of those in Reforger. I recently ran across some videos by Brass Magnet Operations. Go check out Brass Magnet Operations on YouTube. He's been playing this Freedom Fighters Plus mod set. It's really good. He's got an awesome channel. I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description or a comment. And this looks really good. It looks like it's really well done. It's got a full manual in game, and everything just kind of works. The world kind of feels alive. There's people in it. There's just a lot going on. So we're going to try to play this, learn the ropes, and take over the island. Now we are on. I don't know how to pronounce this. It starts with a K. It's not Everon. It's a newer map. And if you're familiar with anti-Stasi overthrow, it's kind of that same idea. You just try to take over the map. So we are here in Gorshkovo. And we're going to get started. First thing I want to do is track down the shop. And it's right over here. I want to grab a couple things, because we don't really start with much. Also, I want to see if one of these vans is available for taking. Look at that. Now this take keys is like for multiplayer, but I'm just going to do that. So I can kind of tell which one's mine, because you can see there's two cars there. Anywho, we don't start with much. We do start with the pistol and I think, a couple mags. We do have a map. We have some personal belongings. Gives us a little bit of a backstory information, I guess. And that's pretty much it. We're in civilian clothes. We got a tiny little leather shoulder bag. But I want to get a couple things. I want at least a compass and a watch. So let's duck into the store here. We got a little bit of starting capital, and then we're going to make contact with the Resistance HQ. And we'll see how that goes. I would love some binoculars. I think you have to press X to buy, right? I did a little test save, and I somehow ended up with 2 compasses. I'm not sure how I did that. Alright, so we're going to buy the US compass because it's super cheap. And we're going to buy some binoculars. Yeah. I don't start with a wristwatch, right? No, I don't have a wristwatch. I would love to have a cheap watch. So that's 70, 56. We'll just get this one. Let me hide that. Alright, so now we have a watch. Get some binoculars. How do I use the binoculars? Is it B? I'm a little rusty on the old Reforger. No, there's like an undercover system. There's disguise. There's all kinds of mechanics going on that we'll explore as we progress. But the first thing we want to do is we want to make contact with the Resistance. So let's bring up our journal. That's kind of our first objective here. Make contact with the Resistance movement. So we have a phone number. We have a list of passphrases. And we have crazy ArmA AI. It just adds to the fun. So we need to find a phone, and then we have, it's Monday. Monday's passphrase is Pearl. Those are randomized, looks like every time you start. So that's pretty cool. There's a phone booth right across the road here. Let's see if we can figure this out. Private phone call. Use phone. Yes, please. Oh, cool. You can call the military police, apparently. Remember dial tones? Who's there? And we want to say Pearl.
Perla.
Dobře, pokračujte.
Ask for a meeting. Yes. Yes, please.
Kde se můžeme setkat?
Přejít na souřadnice. 0, 6, 8, 0.
6878.
8. Ujistěte se, že vás
6878. All right. I guess we just hang up. Got it. We bring up yield map. We want to go to 6878. 786. It looks like it's probably this house here. And it's not marked, so we need to figure out how to get up there. So we need to go... We could find this little wiggly road. Well, we might be better off. Wow, we got to navigate all the way up there. And if we look at illegal zones, that should be fine. All right, so we need to go north out of town. After we cross the bridge, take a left and then follow this road across the mountains. Maybe? Might be easier just to follow the main road. Head north out of town and take a left when you hit a T. And that will... Let's see if we can get that far. Part of the fun in Reforger is navigating. Now this is actually a decent vehicle to start with because it'll hold 600 cargo. We're going to need that. Let's see. Let's get started. See, there's patrols and stuff happening. The world's very much alive. And that way is north. Okay, that's what I thought. What's horn? I thought there was a horn. I don't know what the horn button is. Alright, I'm going to do some driving, and I'll see you over at the HQ. How do I get on the main road? It's down here. Whoa! Look out! Coming through. It's always an adventure when Kerbo's at the wheel. Oh, here's a checkpoint. See, we were visible there in the upper right. We had the little eyeball. But we are not illegal or anything, so we're good to go. I love that the world is like alive. There's traffic on the road. There's things happening. There's soldiers going somewhere. Good times. See if I can find my way to the HQ, and I'll see you over there. We'll get hooked up with the HQ, and then we can ask for jobs. And take stuff there. There's a lot to learn and explore. Flippin' tank rolling right down the highway. Gotta be careful. If I just passed, let me pull over here in case somebody rear ends me. But there we go. Double tap. Brake on. I think I'm stopped. So I just passed this military base. I'm looking for the second road. It was 6878. This stuff kind of hides the map coordinates, but 78. Yeah, it's. I don't think I've passed this yet, so I'm looking for a slight left dirt road. Got my van stuck. Stop. Stop. I love the driving in Reforger. It's very visceral. That's the right word. So there should be a dirt road turnoff that's kind of normal looking, and there should be one that's gradually diverging. Kind of fun being on a new map. Okay, there's that first one. So the next dirt road to the left should be a gradual divergence, and that's the one we want to go down. Yeah, it's nice having a new map. I've got a little bit of experience on Everon, but here it's kind of all new. There's our dirt road. Fill my lights. And as we go along here, second kind of, oh shoot, rolling backwards. Come on, van. I'd have to have you guys get out and push. Yeah, we got this. So I'm guessing they're in this, like, farmhouse or whatever this is up here. So if you're not familiar with Reforger, it's kind of Cold War era, so there is no, like, GPS or that kind of modern stuff, cell phones. It's all kind of themed around the 80s. 70s and 80s. And since I was born in the 70s, I feel right at home. There's a bit of a road. It's nice that you can ask for a job through the payphone. So unless you're like specifically, you know, dropping off dog tags or something like that, it looks like you can do stuff through the phone maybe. That'll be one of our main like money makers, is taking dog tags off enemy soldiers, bringing them to HQ. So this first video, I kind of want to just get established, maybe get into one firefight, see if we can get a weapon or three. And I need to do a lot of reading of the manual because I'm not 100% sure how everything works. But the field manual is all there, and it's very extensive. So that is cool. All right, I think this is our road. I have a gate up here. Not sure this is where we're supposed. Oh, it is a gated compound, I guess. 6878 is right here, so I assume it's this, whatever this building is. I don't think this is enemy controlled. I think it's just a gated compound. Wait, so double tap, oops, double tap sets the parking brake. Single tap takes it off. Got it. Alright, let's open the gate and we'll get in here and make contact with the HQ. So there's a circle drive and some kind of building up here? Greenhouse? Whoa, easy there, van. Alright, let's go inside and introduce ourselves. Not sure how much gas that has in it. Didn't look like the gas gauge was working. Oh, you can go in third person when you're in a vehicle, but it's locked to first person when you're running around on foot. Just FYI, we need to find the peoples. You're just a dude. You're just a dude. Where's the boss man? You upstairs? Boss man. Boss man? Guys, where's the boss man? Oh, here he is. Oh, you're another recruit. Here's the boss man right here. He's got that 1,000-yard stare down.
Hej, už jsme mluvili. Chci se k boji přidat.
I want to join the fight.
Ale než se chopíme zbraní, potřebujeme víc lidí. Vlastně pro
So we kind of have to earn his trust.
Musíme šířit spolu. Navštiv okolní města a vyvěz pár
Put
revolučních
up some
plakátů.
posters.
Na to hledejte na skřínky, reklamní tabule, cedule a další věci.
Sounds like a plan, sir.
To je nelegální. Ujistěte se, že vás nikdo při jejich vylepování
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
nebo se alespoň nenechte zabít. Po dokončení práce se mi osobně ohlaste.
Máš ještě nějaký ty plakáty?
Wait, what? He didn't give me any posters.
Máš ještě nějaký ty plakáty?
Tady jsou.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we have 5 posters we can go put up around. So we kind of have to earn our place here in the HQ resistance. So we got to go back to a town. I'm going to go to a close town, I think. Okay, now that we've been here, we have that marked on our map. Got it. That's the harbor. We go down here to Mine Rally. And then kind of work on some of these towns up here, maybe. Maybe we could kind of work on this part of the island. Because we have radio towers. There's a radio tower there. Those are a good place to fight and get equipment. So, if we go on down this road, and then there's kind of a right-hand turn, we can get down there. So, let's make our way down to the town. And I'll put up some of these posters. Cabins or something up in there. It rained a little bit. It's kind of muddy. Even sounds muddy. Neat. Alright, I'll see you down in town. This mountain road is pretty wild, so I thought I'd bring you in for just a little bit. We're basically got switchbacks coming down the mountain. And it is crazy. Oh boy. Hang on. Alright, I see a harbor down there. I think we're almost to the town. Starting to see some buildings. Luckily the mud isn't like super slippery or anything. Alright, so we are here. I think these little symbols mean that's a place you can put up a poster. There'll be something there, there'll be something on down here. Oh, there is a gas station. Do you have to pay for gas? I don't actually know. No, we got half a tank, it looks like. Or is that? No, that's oil pressure. Temperature. Where's the gas gauge? Not have a gas gauge? Yeah, that looks... Or maybe that's a light for oil, and then that is the fuel tank? I don't actually know. Alright, let's, forgot how some of this works. I need to get out of the way. Looks like there's somebody coming up behind me. Somebody's coming down the mountain. I don't know for sure how this works. Shoot, I don't know how to put this away. Nothing going on here. Yeah, that's a military vehicle. Looks like, anyway. It looks like a civilian driving, though. Oh, it's in here. I bet it goes here. Okay, so if I pull this out, place. No? Place? No? What are we doing wrong here? Maybe that's not where it's supposed to go? Oh. Here, maybe? Get this figured out. You worry. Ta-da! Alright, cool. Oh, I'm not holding that anymore. All perfectly legal. Those are all junk vehicles, right? Yep. Okay, we're getting things figured out. I want to swing by the gas station, too. Ooh, hey, there's some soldiers. I want to swing by the gas station and see if we can figure that out. Alright, there's one poster up. So that should have affected things. I don't know if I want to put too many posters up in the same town. Because it also raises the threat level, I believe. Yeah, propaganda poster. So for 60 minutes, it's going to increase the threat level by 5%. Interesting. And then 15 minutes, poster will run out. The gas station is down here on the right. We should see it. It's right off the main road. So let's go check that out. And then we'll go down. We'll put like one poster in each town. Keep our threat level kind of low. Let me see if I can turn off the little name pop up above their head. It's a little bit distracting. So right down here at the corner should be the gas station. We're in Manerly. Manerly? I'm not sure how you say that. So is this the gas station? It is. Looks like a gas pump. How do I get gas? I don't know how that works in Reforger. I think, if I remember right, I saw brass magnet interacting with the gas cap or something. What's up, guys? Refuel. Oh. And it does cost money. Okay, well now we know. We've got like half a tank. It looks like a little less than half a tank. So I want to continue down this main road. If there's anywhere we could get there, but let's continue down the main road. Once we pass the military base, it'll be the second dirt road on the left. How's it going, sir? A bunch of cars down here. Don't need extra cars right now. Until I build a fob with a garage, I don't think the vehicles are persistent. Although in my testing, my vehicle that was near where I logged out did respawn in every time. So I'm hoping that's a thing. But in general, they're not persistent in the world. Which way did the main road go from the gas station? Yeah, it went around the curve. All right. I'm going to head on down the road and we'll put up a couple more posters. Then I want to try to find somebody to engage with our pistola. Maybe we can get a rifle gun of some kind. That would be nice. It's lovely weather we're having here on K Island. It is beautiful down in here. I think this is the right road. I'm getting close to the ocean. Is there a town down here? Village? Something? This might have been the wrong road. Really easy to get lost. No, this looks right. Double check the map here while I'm not careening down the mountainside. I think I went down this. Oh, I went down this road. I think I went down this road instead. That means we should hit a T-junction. I'll bring you guys along on a little bit of an adventure. The house there. I'm not sure where I'm at. I might have taken a completely wrong turn. It's a cool map. A lot of really mountainous, windy dirt roads. So I'll probably normally want to get a UAZ just for running around. The van's good for transporting supplies, though. Yeah, I think that's the road I should have come down. I think I turned early. So that's the T-junction I was looking at. So then the town should be right up here. Yeah, a little ways down the road here. Should have a little village. We'll see if we can put up a poster there. I will say there's a lot of driving involved in this mod. Okay, here we go. I didn't catch that road sign, but... This is a village. There's nothing marked on the map as far as posters go, but let's just take a little look around town. I don't think there's even a phone booth in town. I like how they get out of your way. Like, they did that in Invicta. What is the horn button? I know there's a horn button. Sorry to pull you out of the world here for a second, but I want equipment, character, vehicle, horn, middle mouse button. Oh, sure enough, you got to hold it down though. So in Vindicta, the AI would get out of your way. I like that feature. Glad they have that in Freedom Fighters. Oh, there's our Jeep right there. I'm not sure there's going to be anywhere to put signs here, though. Let's take a quick look. It's nice and rainy. Now, some vehicles are locked. Is this one locked? Yeah, this one is locked, so we can't necessarily just steal it. But these little villages, there may not be anywhere to put posters. Because there's a bus stop up here. There's no bus stop down here. So yeah, I think these, you just have to win them over maybe with the radio tower signal. I think you have to put them up in certain places. Places that can be posted are marked on your map. But I know in the video from Brax Magnet Operations, he was able to find areas that weren't marked on the map. But they were like poster boards or, you know, places that obviously you should put a poster. So I think I'm going to have to move on to a different town. These little villages aren't going to have anywhere. All right. I'm going to head on down the road, and we need to put up 2 more posters for the resistance. I didn't want to put them all in the same town, though, because it's going to get too much heat on us. So I think I'll continue on down the main road to Rocky Bay. Here there's a couple places we can put it up. So I'll do that, and I'll see you down there. Well, I was running back up to the van, and I discovered something. I just talked to that dude, and I convinced him to support the resistance. There we go. You can also do that. I don't think everybody that I talk to would want to support us, but that's an option. When you interact with these civilians, you can either try to convince them to support you or extort them for money. And I did the convince, and it worked. So there you go. Well, my van is pretty low on gas, so I think I'm just going to take a bus. How much does it cost? How does this work? Oh, it puts a little marker there for you. 80. Ooh, that's expensive. Is there any gas? There's no gas, I think, between here and there. Alright, well, I'm going to try it, I guess, because I don't have that much money. Well, I got 432, actually. I'm going to chance it. We're going to see if we can make it. I'll see you down at Rocky Bay or alongside the road out of gas. Either way. Well, I think I pretty much made it. I lost control on a curve back there and on this slick, wet road. I don't think I tore up anything too bad. But yeah, we have made it. There's a store. I think I'm going to have to find a different vehicle. Or buy a jerry can or something. I don't know if that's a thing. Let's park here at the store and we'll see if we can find some of these poster places. We're running on empty. That's for sure. Get in out of the rain. Can you buy a jerry can here? Oh, you can. Look at that. A fuel container used for transporting fuel and refueling vehicles. Okay. Let's just buy one of those. Does that fit in my image? Not. So where did it go? You took my money. I don't think I have enough backpack space for that. It took my money, right? Yeah, it definitely took my money. That's fun. Did it stick it in my vehicle? No? Guess we'll take those bandages. Interesting. Oh no, it's right here. Oh, it puts it on your magic belt slot, I guess. Refuel. Whoop. Ah, there we go. Had 1.9% fuel left. Okay. And then tab Z. Hold tab and hit Z. Unequip stuff. That dropped it. Can I put it? I want to put it back on the magic slot. I'm not sure what's happening, so I'll put it in the van. I'm still learning kind of how Reforger works. There we go. We can put it in the van. Okay, in the store, is there anywhere to put up a poster? Yes, there is. I thought there was. Let's close that. Then I need these. There again. Perfect. Alright, we just need one more now. Tracks that in your journal. That will be that. So if we look at our map, I came careening down this hill. Hospital. Where's... Sure where I'm at. Is this the store that I'm at? Yeah, because there's the hospital. Should be a couple down here by the gas station. We go back down on that road. Right down there. By the gas station, there's a building with a couple poster boards. See if we can do that, and we'll get our van filled up. This is going to be my main vehicle, at least for now. So once we can buy supplies and start moving those around, this will be a super handy vehicle for doing that. I think there's also a bigger, slightly bigger variant of this, maybe, that'll hold 800. Not 100% sure. This is like the cargo variant of this van. There's also passenger versions. Alright, so if we go down here, hang a left. Don't see a stop sign. I turned around. Oh, maybe that's this road? No, because that doesn't go straight on. I'm very turned around. I thought we were at the store, but maybe we weren't. Well, let's find a landmark, because I'm lost. Oh, this, okay. Their gas station's over here. So this is like the harbor area. Yeah, okay. So this is the gas station that was... So we should be able to fill the van up here. And then across over there, that big building, I think, is poster spots. So let's do this. Is it 4 per gallon? Yeah, it's 4 per, like, fill. We get it like that much, like 3/4 full. Because I'm not sure when it spawns back in if it saves the fuel state. That's not what I wanted to. I just wanted to close the door. There we go. Alright, we got some fine upstanding citizens walking around. We're here at this big building. I'm guessing that's where the... Yeah, it looks like there's poster places on the other side. We can go back to HQ. Yeah, there's a couple right here. Let's see if we can do this without getting busted. Put one... Oh, it's not mapped anymore. Keeps getting unmapped for my 0 key. Journal has been updated. Report back to the resistance. Roger that. Now, can I just phone in and get paid? That's a good question. Do I have to actually go to him? If I was a phone booth, where would I be? And would I be marked on the map? I don't think those are marked on the map. I couldn't figure out a way to turn off the little nameplates over their heads. If you know how to do that, leave me a comment. Hello there, sir. Doesn't say this is illegal. Perhaps be a payphone in here anywhere? Alright, let me wander around and find a payphone. I'm going to see if I can get paid that way or if we have to go all the way back to HQ. Well, I haven't found a payphone yet, but I've been driving all over this harbor area and whatever. That guy's going nuts on his motorcycle over there. And so I came down there. This is where you buy supplies. I don't know how much does it cost. Ah, here we go. Ooh, $5.61. Okay, well, we're not buying any supplies. But this is where you would buy them, at harbors. And I found myself a different van. I think this one is all-wheel drive. And it holds 800 instead of 600. So I went ahead and switched to this. I thought it was a variant of the other van, but it's a completely different vehicle. pop into outside view. So you can go to third person when you're in a vehicle. So unfortunately, I couldn't find a payphone to test that. I'm just going to head back to HQ. We're going to turn this in. We should get paid a little bit. And then I think I'll call it here. I'm not going to have time to get involved in any firefights. We will look to get some equipment, get into some action next episode. There is a lot of driving involved in this. I'm glad I enjoy the driving in Reforger. Nothing too eventful on the way back. Just kind of tootled on down the road. Saw lots of traffic. Lots of soldiers at checkpoints. That's pretty much it. This van has a lot more power than the other one. So that's cool. Had her up to about 100 kilometers an hour there for a little while. Out on the highway. And here we are, back at HQ. Let's see what Boss Man has to say. And this is a rip, roar, and thunderstorm going on. We can get back in before it starts raining down here. Now, it was rainy up at the north end of the island. Is it different? Can the weather be different on different parts of the island? That's pretty cool if that's the case. Let's see. He was in here last time. Simone. How's it going, boss man? Report back.
Práce je hotová.
The job is done.
Přál bych si, abychom měli v našich řadách více takových, jako jste vy.
That's right, I'm pretty darn
Takže
awesome.
to chceš posunout na vyšší úroveň?
Jsem připraven udělat cokoliv, abych pomohl naší věci.
Yeah, let's do
Máme
it.
takový motivační program, řekněme. Někteří přátel naší věci nabízejí peníze za každého zneškodněného nepřátelského vojáka. Naše slovo jim nestačí, ale nepřátelské
Enemy
známky
dog
jsou
tags,
přesvědčený
got it.
důkaz. Přines mi jich pár, jestli to myslíš vážně.
Sounds good. Let me grab some more
Máš ještě
posters
nějaký ty plakáty?
Tady jsou.
while we're here. There we go. Got some more posters. Alrighty. I guess we shouldn't have shot any people before. I don't know if you can take their dog tags until you get the quest or not. But anyway, this is our journal for now. We need 6 enemy dog tags. And I have a Makarov, 2 mags, a dream. That's pretty much it. How do I unbind? Just right click. Did it remember it puts it there? I don't know how to Reforger, but I'll get it figured out. I'm working on it. We do have the pistol on 3 there, so we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, we got 2 mags. We'll see what we can do. That'll be in the next episode. We got a good start. We're in good with the boss man. It's getting ready to rain. We've got a van and a dream. Thanks for watching, folks. If you want to see more, be sure and let me know. I'm going to do a few episodes of this, and we'll see how it goes. Looks like it's pretty fun. I'm liking it. Thanks for watching.